Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Anastasia. Welcome everybody. Today I will be showing you that setup, how I did it, what I used, and so on and so on. Without any further ado, let's jump in. As you can see, umbrella is upside down, hot glue is ready to go. I want to really try something new and unusual, something very cool looking. So I went on Amazon. The umbrella came from Amazon as well. I will link everything in the description under the video. So I went on Amazon and got these string curtain. I wanted to keep everything in neutral colors. I also want to cut this up and hot glue the curtain right on the wires of my umbrella. The only concern that I have, the weight of curtains hopefully won't break my umbrella. I think what I will do, just to save this part, this looks very flimsy, I will be gluing my curtains starting from the very middle and to that angle over here to the corner. So right about here. I bought 2 sets of curtains and measurements online sounded very large to me, very wide. For some reason, I don't know why, even though I had my measuring tape with me. So seems like I won't have enough curtain for every single metal string. So I am doing every other 2. So that should cover the whole umbrella. Umbrella is ready. Now this frame. This frame is a new addition to all of my frames that came from Miami Event Decor. I will link a video where I unbox and show you how to assemble and where I talk about covers and where I actually use the frame for a setup. The video will be linked in the description under this video. Go ahead and check it out. Full review, full unboxing of these frames. Now, I am grabbing the largest size. It's a 7-foot frame, and I'm going to be using this one for my setup today. Fishing line and strand the fishing line right on top of that button looking section on top of my umbrella, and also on my ceiling. Let me focus it. On my ceiling, I don't know if it's a good idea or not. We'll see, we'll test it. I couldn't think of anything else because it's a regular painted ceiling. So I took 2 strips of gaffer tape and my clear adhesive hooks, and I'm gonna hook my umbrella to that hook. Hopefully it's gonna stay. It's been a few minutes and seems like my umbrella with the curtains are holding up, so that's good. Hopefully it's gonna stay that way for a long time until I'll be finished with balloons. As you can see, the umbrella is a little bit tilted and I kind of like it. It looks very organic and natural instead of like straight. All of the flowers came from Amazon. I will link them in the description under the video. When flowers came in, these flowers were okay. I was okay with the colors of these flowers, but then these flowers showed up and I was not sure how I felt about these, just because they look a little bit more peachy instead of like neutral color. But once I set up my frames with covers, this color actually really matches the covers, so I'm gonna use them as well. Obviously, you guys, when working with flowers, you have to fluff them up. It makes me so upset when I see people are using flowers or anything that looks like flowers and they're not fluffing up their branches. So that really like catches my eye right away. So something like this, let me like shake them and relax them And maybe I will grab my steamer or hair dryer and I'll fluff them up a little more, but this is what we have so far. Next on my list will be flowers. I wanted to create a big arrangement and put it on the floor at the bottom of my install. So I cut a piece of chicken wire and I zip tied the wires together into like a tube. And now with this one, as you can see here, I just literally folded in my chicken wire to create a round section like this. So I tucked in the ends of my chicken wire for it to hold the shape. And then I went inside of my wire and I spread my wire apart and made a lot of fluff with my wire for the flowers to hold on to. This is going to be the base and foundation of my flowers. Just a quick up close of my chicken wire nests for the flowers. Before I'll start assembling my arrangement, I quickly want to point out the quality of the flowers that I got here. These guys, really good. I really like them. Good quality, fluffy. They look amazing. These hydrangeas, they are great. I really like them because they are full big. Yes, they're a little bit squished, but it's not a problem if you're gonna help them out a little bit with a hair dryer or with a steamer. I like these a lot, and the flowers are holding on the stems really securely. So this is a plus as well. These guys, these little daisies, how I call them, they're okay. Honestly, nothing special, nothing that I would go back to and purchase again. These I want to get more. Then these guys over here, they are pretty cool looking. I saw them at Hobby Lobby, but I got them on Amazon. These are like a statement flower that you can use in your installs. These guys, don't even waste your money on these. These are extremely flimsy. They are wrapped with paper. They are not fluffy, and they came in the packaging super squished, and all of these feathery things are bent and they're going different directions. How I imagined them to be like really close together. That's what the picture said or looked like. And they were extremely fluffy and full. Not this. So not worth your money whatsoever. These guys over here, they are pretty cool as well. A little squished, but with time for them to kind of like relax, or you can help them out with a steamer or a hair dryer and fluff them up and straighten them up a little bit. They will look amazing. Okay, let's assemble this. And let me tell you guys, I'm not a florist. I'm just loving to play with flowers. Don't judge too harshly. I'm a florist. No, come here. Look at that.
Look at you. Wow.
Done installing and prepping the base for my install. Now the only thing that is left are balloons. Today I would like to work with Tuftics in color lace. I've seen this color for some time now, but this is one of their newest colors that they came out with. They are coming out with new colors constantly. But this is the color that I've really wanted it to try for a long time. This color was bought by me during summer. Just life happened and I've never used this color until fall season. And actually I am so happy that this happened because this color will fit into what I am planning so well. I'm so excited to see how these balloons will look inflated. I didn't inflate them. I have no idea how they look stretched, so it's gonna be my reaction literally right now. These balloons, they kind of remind me of pearl. Are they pearl? They don't look like they're pearl. I'm like reading the packaging and it just said lace. That's it. But texture of it and the look of them looks like pearl. Definitely these balloons are much tougher than the regular latex by Tuftex. I don't know, maybe I'm seeing things. For the sizes of balloons, I have several sizes here. I have 24, 17, and 11. You guys, these balloons, they do remind me so much about pearl balloons. Why am I saying this? There's two reasons. First reason is that these balloons don't feel like your regular smooth finish of regular latex balloons. These, they do have kind of like rougher finish on them, and they are not as slippery as your regular latex balloons. Pearl balloons are a little bit rougher and they are not as stretchy as your regular latex balloons. And when you work with pearl balloons and you try to intertwine your balloons together, they literally just don't want to slide into other pairs of balloons, and it's much more difficult to intertwine pearl balloons together. With regular latex balloons, it's so easy. Balloons are smooth and they're just intertwined between each other super fast and super easy. These don't want to intertwine. Literally, they just stop on their tracks and they don't want to move unless you like push them where you want them to go. So it's gonna be a fun ride. That's all I have to say. But the color is beautiful. Balloons are inflated, at least most of them. So I am grabbing clusters of balloons and tying them together by the necks from the clusters. So making a huge balloon garland, and we're just going at it. The side of my balloon garland to the frame, I am using these clips that came from Miami Event Decor with the frames. They sent me kind of like a bundle, so these are sold separately and they are perfect fit for the frame. So let's do this. have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this freestyling and my creativity in this setup. So what comes to balloons, this color, this typical balloon, will I reach for it again? I don't think so. They were a little bit difficult to work with. As I mentioned a little bit earlier in this video, they are not your regular textured latex balloons. Other than that, it's the most beautiful color, one of the prettiest beige-ish neutral colors that I've seen so far. If I would need something like this in this color, then I would definitely reach for it. But other than that, just because they're a little bit tougher to work with, I will keep them in the back of my mind. Surprisingly, my umbrella is still holding up. It fell probably like 5 times. When I was sleeping, actually, it was right before I finished this setup, I woke up from a sound that came from the filming room because my umbrella fell. So damaged my ceiling, so be careful if you're going to be doing something like this in your home, like putting umbrella on the ceiling with tape. Be careful and be ready that it can damage your ceiling. I used gaffer tape and it works great, but you need to use a lot to completely secure it and for it to hang. Other than that, you guys, absolutely love it. Thank you, Miami Event Decor, for the beautiful frames once again. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you back in my next one. Bye!